Hello gamers, it's SoftKitty99 and today we're back in House Flipper at the Forgotten Heritage House, and this is basically our first big mansion on its own plot. It's got a decent sized garden. I wouldn't say it's amazingly huge, but it is a decent sized little garden. And we've already done the lounge area and the kitchen area, so now we're going to be seeing if we can finish off the other little rooms that are left on the ground floor. In fact, I think there might be one big room left, and then we've got this little entrance hall, and that might be all there is left down here, so let's see if we can get that done in this episode. So we're just selling everything on our sell list and cleaning it all up. There you can see the lounge through the door that we did in the last episode. So let's start with the floor, shall we? The light oak mosaic. It's a different colour to what we had in the room next door, isn't it? Don't forget the door. Right, so white paint. Nice, light and simple. Medium, yeah, that sounds like it's probably not a bad idea. We might be able to get away with a small can in here, to be honest, but better to have too much than to run out and have to buy another one. A little bit of relaxing white paint. Oops, I missed a bit there. There we go. So what are we going to be putting in here? Wardrobe. So we're going to be making this a little cloakroom for entrance into the house, right? Little bit more paint. Won't take us much longer to finish this off. And then we can get some wardrobes in and a Christmas door. Oh, that matches the door at the other side of the house. We put a Christmas door there, didn't we? It's got those nice little red curtains on it. It looks kind of cute. Right, we did all that. Yeah, let's do that extra bit. Yeah. And just a little bit above the door. Then we'll grab the Christmas door. Some wardrobes, and then we'll probably be done, yes? Oh, an internal door too, the ebony one, yep. Right, bye paint, thank you, did a beautiful job. Oh, the big sort of old-fashioned Hermes wardrobes. So we could go white, we could go pale, we could go dark. All of them will actually fit the colour schemes that we've been using. Well, let's use a bit of traditional, shall we? Oh, where's the best way to... Do we put them on end walls? Or no, I think that might be kind of blocking the door. On the side wall? Yeah, one either side, I think, yeah. Yeah, I think that is the best use of space, actually, that one. And then with just a couple of doors, yeah. So we're not overfilling the space. I think that's good, because you want plenty of space to be getting in and out of coats and things. Right, there's our door. See, it's kind of cute, isn't it, look? Kind of got a cat flap, and then it's got little cute red curtains. I like that. I'm still pressing the torch. That's silly, isn't it? Right. So the oh wait, they want an ebony Waru door. Oh, we put a white door on there when we were doing the living room in here, didn't we? Did we only have to put 2 white doors on? Interesting. I put the wrong door on apparently. Right, so we want the ebony. So we go back into the little room so that we can make sure we get the exact right door for it. And then we just decide which orientation we want it in. There we go. So that's the closet done. Very nice. Good use of that little space, and of course because you've got extra door, you don't let all the cold air straight into the house. It gets trapped in this small room, so it doesn't rush all the warm air out of your house. So it's kind of a nice way to get into a building. There's no light though, is there, in here? And they haven't actually asked us to put one in, so I think I'll just put a spotlight thing in the top. But yeah, I found that a little bit odd that they've not asked us to put a light back in. They told us to sell the light, but they didn't ask us to put one back in, so I'm just going to pop one in. There's been 1 or 2 of those little tiny inconsistencies in some of the things. Like we had a bathroom in the last place without a toilet in it, which seemed rather strange, but the job didn't ask for that. Right, so I think this might be the last room on this floor. So there's the reading nook that we did in an earlier episode as well. So I do think this is the last room. So this will be the hall. Yep, that's the hall. So yeah, this is the last room on this floor. Beautiful. So we'll definitely get that done this episode. So we've got access into the back garden out here. That's where the patio furniture is. So there's a door there. And then on the other side of this window area, look, there's another door onto the patio again there. Huge, beautiful old fireplace there. Definitely going to be keeping that, I think. And I think the piano might be a refurbished because it says furniture renovation 1 piece. Though we could keep that sofa, there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, that's the renovate look. Ooh, that's going to be a big renovate job, that one. Keeping all the paintings. Probably not keeping much of anything else. Maybe a rug if there's a... it's not that great a rug, is it, to be honest? And these pieces of furniture are definitely going to be replaced. So I've given it a little bit of a clean up. Hopefully we've got all the marks off most of the walls and floors, and we'll sell some of the junk. See how we're doing. Oh, marks on the ceiling still, we've not got everything. Some more on the floor here, look. Get as much of it cleaned up as we can. A little bit of mildewy marks near the window. Anything up the top? Not particularly. And we'll double check once we've cleaned up all the rubbish and sold the junk. Right. Glasses. Right, let's check the fire, shall we? Oh yes, good, that works. Garden painting. A couple of still life flowers. Right, broken plates and things. We're definitely not keeping those. They need to definitely go, don't they? Right, so not a lot of rubbish in here, just a few bits here and there. Right, we need to sell chandelier. 2 of. 1, 2. Pattern sofa. Oh, there's nothing wrong with the sofa, but it looks like they want us to sell it. There isn't another sofa, is there? Oh, I'm surprised they're getting rid of that. It looks perfect and it matches the colours we used somewhere else. So, lines, yeah. Right, dining table, sideboard, chairs, 4, 5, 6. So these are the sideboards. 1, 2. And the carpet. Yeah, I thought we weren't going to keep the carpet. Not because it wasn't usable, just it looked a little odd. Right, so that's not what we want. There we go. We want the Feliz panels for our flooring. It's not a rectangular room, so we're doing it in sections. Let's do it by obvious sections. That's matched. Little strip for the door there. Right, so what's the next section? Where the piano is. To the end of the window section there, yeah, and then door, and then this big rectangular section where we have access to the garden, I think. Oh, I missed a little bit there. Right, so we're going to have to open the door to get access to that last little bit. And I missed a strip, so that's a slightly awkward bit to do. There we go, done. And then that's window. I was going to say window, door. The door place there, that should be it, yeah? Double check we've got all of the bits. Yep, all done. So that's the flooring in. It's a nice big room actually. There's another painting there. Trees, mainly trees. You can see the waterfall through the windows in the garden. And right then, so the obvious thing to do next then is to renovate. This is going to be a big renovate, this one. So it was white painted, this piano originally. I wish to play this piano just like my grandma did back in the day. I think by performing one of her favourite melodies, I'll get a chance to know her a little better. I think that Beatrice wishes that she had known her grandma better, and is kind of sad that she didn't get the opportunity, so that's why she wants to kind of hang on to the things that meant something to her grandma. It's an attempt to get closer to someone she really didn't get to know in real life. It's kind of sad that the opportunity is missed and you can't bring it back once they're gone, unfortunately. So that looks like we can sand almost the entirety of the thing in one go. So let's keep going round and clean off all the flaked paint. Do you know what? I think we might white paint this one as a renovation. I don't think we've painted anything before in one of the renovations. So yeah, it's been a nice opportunity to do that in this one. So it was white painted originally, so I think we'll stick to the original. I mean, you could do the very pale staining, but I think we'll go with Titian white, because that's the colour it already was, and that will bring it closer to what it would have been like when her grandma first got it, so that will make her happy, I think. Right, I think that's all done, so we need to flip for the top and finish it off. Nice, there we go. So what's the next job? Pedal. Let's do the pedal. This is a nice little simple bit. The renovation might not take quite as long as I thought on this one, because we managed to do the big body of the piano all in one go, so we've got lots of little pieces to do now. So if we can select the white. It's a little bit finicky sometimes to select the right things, because it looks like you're sat on the icon and it doesn't always react when you press it, so it's like the space where you can press it to access the button is actually smaller than the icon is, so sometimes you think you've pressed it and it doesn't work, so you need to keep an eye on that to make sure it actually accepts the command. Right, so for this you drag it around the screen using your cursor to move around the piece, and then you can use A or D to move left or right to the next leg. But I like to try and sand, as you can see, the legs in the background as well, because it usually means you don't have to go to all of the pieces to complete the job, and you do less rotating around each piece if you sand where you can see in the background as well. Oh, that's come a bit close when we used the A to move to the next leg. It's brought us in a little bit too close. Yeah, see there, we only had to go to 3 different legs to finish the job, so because we sanded from a distance, we didn't need to go to the 4th one. See, I've picked the wrong thing. Look, I'm right on top of the X, look, and it didn't accept the command, look. There, you see? Sometimes it works, sometimes it's a little bit strange. Not quite sure why that is like that. But if the refurbishing becomes a permanent feature of the game, that needs to be tweaked a little bit to make it a little bit easier to select the right items. But I really like the idea of being able to renovate stuff. I think that would be a really cool thing, to have a tab where you can renovate old pieces, and you pick a selection of things like this piano or something like that, a few like old style pieces. That would be very fun. Right, there we go. Titian white. Right, what have we missed? We've got to do the music stand and then the keyboard. Right, so the music stand will be painted. What, the keys will have to be cleaned? I would not imagine they would be painted. Right, so there we go. And then the white again. Titian white. We need to... can I angle up a little bit there? Thank you. Yeah, cleaning. Oh yeah, that makes a big difference, look. So what do you do with old keys? Do you literally dismantle the keyboard and then wash them in clean water or cleaning solutions or something? Is that really a thing? And then you drag it along. Oh, A or D moves it left and right, and then you drag up and down for the angle to get a different angle. Nice. Nice touch having a little bit of music play there. Very nice. I think she'll like that. So it's kind of here as a feature on this wall between the two paintings. It'd be best to be able to leave it like that, I think. Make that the feature piece of the focal point of the sitting room. What we're being asked to pop in here, actually? Oh, look, dining table and a sofa. So it's kind of a entertainment area, dining room, seating room, music playing room. Yeah, it's the entertainment centre of the house, isn't it? Right, so what, maybe beige, yeah, and that green pillar, because we've used that green pillar in different places. Now, do we want another? No, there's no chairs or anything, is there? It's just the sofa. But we're going to need space for a dining table as well. If we put the sofa directly opposite the piano, it's not going to leave a lot of space between the piano and the seating. But if we don't put it there, we're not really going to have space for the dining room, are we? So we're going to use the Chiara wooden coffee table. We'll try and kind of match the wood to the sort of beigey colour. Yeah, see, if we put the sofa and the table opposite the piano, we kind of completely block the aisle, don't we? But if we put them off to the side like this, where do we put the table? I feel like the sofa should be opposite the piano, and I feel like the piano really shouldn't be moved. No, that's definitely not going to work, because I think the table's going to have to go in that end of the room there. Yeah, here is where the table's going to have to go. So this, unless we... no, we can't put it in front of the windows where we've got access to the patio, because it's not a big enough alcove space. Let's put the piano back where it originally was. Now, if we put the coffee table... that does not leave us a lot of space, does it? But if we move this, then it's not central. No. How am I going to make this fit? Table definitely has to come down here, so let's pop that in and see what that looks like. Do you know, I think I wanted to go paler to match the coffee table and stuff like we've already put in. We could have gone for everything being white as well, because the piano is, but I just think that that would then make it less of a feature and it would blend in with everything. So we'll keep the piano as a different colour to everything else, and we'll make the beige seats on the chairs, and we're going to need 6 of these, so 2 on each side, 1 on each end, yeah. 3. And rotate. Wrong way. 5. 1 more. Rotate. Thank you. Down the other end. How's that? Yeah, I think that's actually in the right spot for the table. So now we can arrange the sofa and everything around it. Do you know what? I think we're going to keep them sort of where they are, because I think we've got enough space. We'll check if we can walk up and down the room. Right, so cream for the Celestis chandelier. It is a really nice ornate chandelier, and we want sconces. Make them the same beige colour, and let's think, where do we put them? There are lots of places we could put them, but I kind of want it to be balanced, so where should we put them? How about 1 at each end of this wall? Yeah, I think that's going to be my... oh, they need a third one. Where are we going to put the other one? In the middle? Can't put them exactly in the centre of everything because I don't want to move the paintings and things. Sapphiphyllum. Which colours? White? White, maybe. And then white and gold pot? Maybe? Right, how many of these? We've got 3 of these. Where should we put them? 1 on the table? 1 on the coffee table, and you could put 1 on the piano, but oh no, we can't put it on the piano. Okay, how about the mantelpiece? If I can, yep, there we go. So the only other thing that needs to go here is a door. Right, so which door did we not change yet? Should we leave glass? Let's leave glass. Make all the accents and the edges all white, which I think matches the other one. Yes, that's the same colour. And then that's, oh, the reading nook door. Beautiful. So that should be this room completed, yes. So there, that's our entertainment centre for the Forgotten Heritage House. So you've got dining, seating for listening to music, and a nice big roaring fire. Yeah, so this is your entertainment parlour. Very pretty. That's actually really, really nice. I like that. Very elegant, very chic, very swish, very artistic. Close the doors to the outside. Make sure everything's all secured. So I think that's the end of this floor. So shall we just go around and check everything and have a last look at the downstairs? So in here we kept some of the old furniture and replaced the sofas and everything. It used to have a table in here, but we've replaced that with a nice seating room for the family. Then out here is the little cloakroom, access into the house that we did earlier in this episode. And then if we go through the lounge in this way, that will bring us through to the reading nook room, where they didn't ask us to put in some bookcases, so I assume the client is bringing some with her. Check the fireplace works. But we kept the old chairs from Granny's time. And then there's the main doors behind us and the stairs in front of us, and we've put a little seating area in this atrium, and the game classes it as a living room, and then that is access back to the room we just completed, the entertainment area. Here's our beautiful kitchen. With a little pantry off it, and that completes the downstairs of the Forgotten Heritage House. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. From Soft Kitty 99, goodbye and happy game!